Oh my god. I just got done watching Sharknado 3 over there. And holy fuck. That ending. Like, oh my god. What was that? Hashtag April lives or April dies. We'll tell you in the fourth movie. What? You can't do that! Oh. There's gonna be a fourth one now. Like, oh my god. So I thought this was just gonna be a trilogy. But it's not. Now there's a fourth movie. Sharknado 4. Confirmed. Oh, Sci-Fi Channel. Asylum, what are you doing to me? Oh. Oh my god. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. That was incredible. I don't know that I've ever felt like this about a movie before. I mean, so like, at the last commercial break before the movie was over, I thought this was the best movie I'd ever seen. I mean, best bad movie, I guess. I don't know. Like, for me, the line between good and bad kind of doesn't really exist. I mean, what matters is whether I liked it or not. And I love movies that people say are bad. You know, Birdemic was my favorite movie before this one. But I don't know if I can say this is my favorite movie because of that goddamn ending. They don't even know if she's gonna live or die. I mean, they've probably filmed both possibilities. But they're just saying, like... I mean, from a marketing perspective, this was a very smart thing to do. You know, Twitter storm. Get people invested. But I don't know that I approve. Sharknado people, I don't know. This might not be something that I like. It's a great movie. I think it'd be better without the cliffhanger ending. I think it'd be better if the movie just fucking ended. It's like, Sharknado 4 is kind of just going to be Sharknado 3 Part 2. Because, this movie didn't end. It just kind of cut off. Which I guess is an ending, but... I don't feel like it's over. I don't feel like it's complete. Because it's not! You can't just say, is she gonna die? Find out in the next movie. No! No, you can't do that. Well, I mean, they can, they did, but I don't like it. I'm gonna see the fourth one now. I would have anyway, but now I have to. What the fuck? What even? What am I even watching? Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Great, though. I mean, in terms of, like, fan service? Excuse me, I'm sick. Horrible person, I'm sick today. In terms of fan service, it's probably the best movie. They put the sharks in space. You know? Yeah. A lot of people, and I mean one person, but I'm going to say that a lot of people felt this way. Felt that the movies were... They dragged on. They got old partway through. Somebody told me that about both movies, especially the second one. And I don't disagree with that. This one, though, this one didn't. And maybe it's just because it's my first watching of the movie, but I don't think that it gets old at any point. Sharknado 2 does, as it takes them a really long time to blow up the tornadoes, because the bombs don't work first, and then they gotta use the freeze-on tanks or whatever. And Sharknado 1 kind of dragged on a little bit. There were just parts that didn't need to be as long as they were. But this movie, something was always happening in this movie. I like that Nova turned out to not be dead, and that she turned out to be Batman, basically. Well, not Batman, but I don't know. I don't know why I said Batman. She turned out to be cool, though. Flew a plane. That double chainsaw that ended up as a laser chainsaw at the end. That was cool. That other guy, though, Klaus, or whatever his name was, he died right away. I was hoping we'd see more of them. When they showed up with the Beast, I thought, okay, they're gonna go on a road trip and blow up Sharknadoes, or whatever. That could have been cool, but he died right away, and he blew up the truck, too. That was not what I wanted to see. It's okay, though. My hair is bothering me, but it's just bad today. I hold this. Is this better? This is a little better. I don't know what to say. What am I doing? I don't know what to say. I'm showing it again, and I'm kind of watching it. The other half of my vision. And I'm just thinking, oh, here's something to say. This whole thing about DC getting destroyed by a Sharknado, that was cool, but then we just kind of forget about it. And a couple scenes later, like, where does this Sharknado go? You can't see my finger, but I'm pointing at the TV. Where does this Sharknado go? We just kind of stop talking about it after he leaves DC. I assume that it's still there, because he runs into another Sharknado before Nova shows up. So I guess it was still there and he just left? I don't know. The part between DC getting blown up and, like the start of the Universal Studios part, that was a little confusing to me. I didn't think it should have been like that. But, you know, I can nitpick about whatever. Oh, and then there was that guy on the radio who said, I think that Ian's doing it. I think that the reason there's always a Sharknado where he is because he's making them. That could have been interesting. They didn't go that route either. What are they going to do for Sharknado 4? Like, so they went into space in this one. Where do you go after space? Once you've been to space, anything else is a step down. So, they're going to have to go back in time in Sharknado 4. Or forward in time. That works too. But they've got to top this. And this was pretty amazing. This was pretty great. So I don't know what they're going to do next. Obviously, we're going to find out if April gets killed or not. Well, you know, destroyed by space debris. But what do they do after that? They destroyed the Sharknado wall. So what's going to happen? The Sharkicane they alluded to? That could be cool to see. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Let's say that. It was fun, and I have mixed feelings.